Hey, what's up? It's me, LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I hope you're having a really good day. I want to thank all my new subscribers who have been coming in by way of the Joe Budden Podcast reaction review videos. I'm really having a fun time doing this. I am on the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 895 of Spirited Conversation, and the timestamp that I am referring to is at the 13-minute 20-second marker. That is the 13-minute 20-second marker, and I really think it's cool because, hey, it just really seems like all the guys are bonding and fellowshipping. Once again, all the guys are wearing, what should I say, all the brothers are wearing all black as they get ready to allegedly, in the figment of my imagination, prepare for the taping of or the filming of Dead Presidents Part 2, that movie that came out in 1995. Parks is chilling in his Blue's Clues inspired striped shirt, buttoned down, 3 buttons with the collar, the going back to school casual wear situation. Perhaps Ish has rubbed off on Parks far as wanting to dress a little more like I'm going to substitute for a teacher. But nonetheless, it is an outfit. The outfit is nothing wrong with the outfit. It just stands out because he's not dressed up like the other guys. So Park stands alone. What's the song we sang in elementary? And the cheese stands alone. The farmer in the dale. The farmer in the dale. Hi ho the dale. The farmer in the dale. The cheese stands alone. So you can look at it the way you want, but it looks like the cheese is standing alone. He always seems to stand alone. I don't know why he doesn't dress with them. Is it because he doesn't want to participate, because he thinks that's just a brother's thing and he wants to respect that? Or if he's not getting the menu, but clearly he's getting the menu, but he chooses to set himself apart. Could it mean because, is he he's a step above the rest? I don't remember which name brand used to say that, but there was the slogan like with some shoes or something. Was it Wayne T shoes, a step above the rest? Nonetheless, maybe it's because Parks is more of a management type position, and he has to dress in accordance to separate himself. Because I'm quite sure he got the menu, but rarely, I don't even recall, very rarely, if ever, have I seen Parks match with the rest of the brothers on the sofa. So I'll leave it at that. That might be a personal preference. But nonetheless, his outfit is casual. It looks comfortable, and really cannot complain about it. They don't show him long, and I'm really trying to freeze it, freeze the picture when they show him, but it's not showing. But nonetheless, you guys ever notice that or have a reason why he doesn't match with the others? Hit me up and let me know in the comments. So I decided to take the liberty to look it up on AI Overview, and I asked, why don't Parks from the Joe Budden Podcast dress like the other men on the set? Based on common discussion surrounding the Joe Budden Podcast, Parks Vallely's casual style often features hoodies, reflects his personal comfort and his role as the audio engineer and producer, distinguishing his look from the frequently more fashion-forward or streetwear-focused attire of his co-host. Now, I believe Parks has a sense of style. It definitely shined through when he he got that advertisement campaign for Levi's. So once again, it reflects his personal comfort and his role as audio engineer. That makes sense because Parks definitely don't give being shady in that way, in reference to his loyalty and the reference to professionalism. And the only way he may start throwing jabs is if, you've done something one too many times and it's like straight up belligerent. I'm quite sure he's smart enough. Not quite sure. I know he's smart enough to detect when people are BSing or trying it or trying to push the envelope or trying to see if people are trying him to test his metal to see how much they can get away with. Nobody should be doing that to anybody, but there's fools who will do that, and you're gonna get checkmate if you keep trying it with the wrong person. So yeah, it's definitely to distinguish himself from being what does it say? An audio engineer. Continuing on in reference to AI overview, role distinction. As the primary audio engineer, Parks often prioritizes comfort for long recording sessions. Personal style. His wardrobe generally leans towards casual, functional clothing rather than curated streetwear or fashion-forward outfits. Fashion-forward outfits. Brand's persona. It highlights his role as the down-to-earth voice of reason. See there? Voice of reason. I had mentioned that before in my my comparison. I had to put it down in here. Parks compared to Mordecai from regular show. They both have similar qualities. So once again, according to AI overview, brand persona, it highlights his role as the down-to-earth, quote, voice of reason, end quote, or technical expert on the podcast. See there? Once again, we're about 13 minutes in and we're already learning something. And another thing I wanted to point out in this episode of the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 895 of Spirited Conversation, The Cheese Stands Alone, is in the intro with the soundbite when Joe breaks out his laptop and do the sounds, you know, blah 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 blah. That Park's name was in there. Are the guys actually genuinely developing a deeper relationship or bond? I really hope they do. I really hope they are. Just because, like I said, it seems really, with this episode in particular, the men are really developing a deeper relationship. I hope it's a more mature one. I hope behind the scenes they were able to get raw and honest and open with one another. I really hope this isn't a content over everything type of situation. I really hope that they are really letting their guard down and just becoming strengthened. You guys, you're gonna need that in life. You're just gonna need that. So shouts out to Parks for making it into the soundbite thingy where his name is being called in there. I thought that was really cool. So I noticed the distinction in that, and bravo. And once again, the cheese stands alone.